move your girl! On your back, go! Go! Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down! Go! Set pressure, quickly! Straight! And come on, Toad! Go! Up, down, up, down, up, down!
These Royal Marine recruits are 12 years younger than me and fitter than at any other time of their lives. In the final week of their commando training, they take a series of grueling tests to win their green berets. The final test, and the one I'm daring to try, is a speed march or yomp across some of the roughest country in Britain.
Go on! Let's go, 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 go!
Fitness alone isn't enough. You need the courage and the confidence to overcome hours of pain, and it doesn't come easily.
Keep working, come on, then get the rhythm going. Keep working all the way till you get to the other side. 2 feet on the bar and jump off under control. Let's go. When we go, you'll go. See, don't use your hands unless you have to. When we go, sprint along these walls, give way to the right, now, man, jump. Go! Stand on 2 feet, wait, no, good. Get up there, come on then, rope should be free. Chest start, lay on the rope. Hook the leg over, relax the left leg, and push away. Hand under hand. Come on, then keep working all the way. Quick regain, then remember the technique. Left hand over, right hand back to the knee, and away you go. Well done, Peter, that's good effort. That's good.
This is another of the commando tests, a combined Tarzan and assault course carrying full kit in less than 13 minutes. I did it more than once, and my best time came close. But I wasn't wearing the heavy webbing that's a jolt to the shoulders and waist every time you move. For the yomp, I would.
Get your toes in. Keep your body upright. Get your hands off. Get the ropes down between your legs now. Between your ropes. Keep your hands off those rocks.
And all the way. Well done. Hand over hand. Keep hold of the rope until you're in there. Keep hold of the rope. That's good. Well done.
Duncan!
The next day, Wednesday, Troop Commander Fred Simpson took me for a speed march carrying that webbing. He wanted to check me out because the 30-miler is the ultimate commando test and a severe strain even for the fit young recruits.
Just keep the same rhythm, OK? Just set off doubling when you're ready.
Right.
That's it.
No, I've got this bang in it.
Yeah, that's normal. See, if we were carrying weapons now, you wouldn't get that banging at all because you've got your thumb tucked in on your sling and you'd have your arm down there, you see, that's stopping all my webbing.
See, all my problem is I always think I've got short legs, so if you get someone with long legs, they always...
Yeah, well, when we do speed marches, you tend to put the smaller blokes at the front so that they actually set the length of the pace.
Oh, dear, this hill goes on there.
Yeah, we'll just keep going a bit further. We'll be all right.
I'm struggling now. We haven't done 2 miles yet.
Now, this is about the speed that you'll be doing your doubling on the 30-miler.
In a speed march, there's not a lot of marching. Speed's important, so you spend most of the time running.
We'll start from a walk just opposite where this track comes out on our right. Then walk to the top of the hill, which is about 200 metres. And then it's a run on the flat and downhill to the finish. OK? Just try and get your feet moving really fast.
How far have we done now?
We're up to just short of 3 miles.
I was wearing my own boots, so blisters wouldn't be a problem. But if any part of the webbing equipment wasn't comfortable, the skin would rub off in less than 15 miles. By 25, the shoulders and waist would be open wounds, and the pain would force me to stop.
To finish. Just under 4.
4?
Yeah.
So that's 6, 8, 4, 8. It's about 8 times that
About 8
distance.
times as far, yeah.
How do you think I look then?
I mean, that was only 3.5, 4 miles. I would expect anybody who's reasonably fit to be able to put that kit on and run 4 miles.
I mean, the kit seems all right, so that's not
Yeah.
a problem. I don't know how I feel about it, really. I mean...
I don't know, we talked about 8 times as far. At least you've learnt that how to run with that stuff and the fact that that particular set of equipment doesn't rub you. So, if that's all we've achieved today, then that's been useful, because on a physical build-up aspect, you're not going to do very much now, 2 days to go. If you haven't done it now, you'll never will.
I'll just have to rest tomorrow, one day before. Now, this water I've been running about with, am I allowed to drink it now?
Just a little, yes. Just to put some of that fluid back in that we're going to lose in a minute.
Oh, what, running back?
Well...
Have I got to run back as well?
Yeah, I didn't order transport. Right, take off your cap comforters, relax, you may not smoke.
Thursday, the day before the 30-mile test for 184 Troop and Sergeant Brooker.
Right, the first thing I want to do is just read through the syndicate lists so everybody knows exactly which syndicate they are going with and whom is their section or syndicate leader. Syndicate 1, the syndicate leader is young KT. Peter Duncan, you're going with 1 syndicate. Evans, Graham, Rustling and McGlynn. The march is a commando test and the following time limits apply. The troop, the recruits have 8 hours in which to complete the march. The young officers have 7 hours. In the event of exceptional circumstances, i.e. inclement weather, injury, or whatever cause there may be, these time limits may be extended, but purely at the end, at the discretion of the wing commander. Checkpoints. From the time you start tomorrow morning, there will be a series of checkpoints which will be explained to you by the troop commander, but basically they'll be manned by myself or Colour Sergeant Lawless, sitting on the end here, who is the safety coordinator for the whole of the 30-miler. If he is in any doubt at all about the state of a man's fitness, he is well within his right to pull you out. So what we don't want is people getting stroppy, starting getting punchy or whatever, because we're doing it for your own good. Medical, an MA and an ambulance will be present throughout the march. He will be with either myself or Colour Sergeant Lawless. If you have any problems on the march and you feel your feet need medical attention, get it done there and then. Don't let it drag on and let your boots rub your feet to the flesh.
Dartmoor is in the southern part of Devon. Most of it's open moorland, and if the weather's bad, it's not a good place to be. The speed march was from Oakhampton Battle Camp in the north to Scout Hut Wood on its southern edge. Fred's job was to talk us through it.
The first leg will be from Oakhampton Camp, the Moorgate, to the junction of the River Tor with Irishman's Wall, which is there. You all have the grid reference. The route will be from the camp to follow the metal road up to the top of the hill. Just over the brow of the hill, you take a left turn and then down into the bottom where there is a bridge. Use the bridge.
I'll do the buttons.
It's got a stereo in it.
Thank you, Sergeant. Personal treatment.
Troop, turn. Move to the right, please. Right, turn. Shoulder, arms. Front three shoulder guides. Final end. Double march. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, has everybody got everything they require for tonight and the march tomorrow? This is the point of no return. Got it.
Just over 12 hours to go. It was time to get to know the other members of my syndicate.
We're all the same syndicate, aren't we?
Yeah.
So let's have a name check. And you're
I'm Kev.
Kevin, you're leader.
I'm the leader, yeah.
Alan. Alan. Wayne. So Alan, Wayne.
Dave there.
Dave.
And Stevie.
Stevie there. Right. Not that I remember at 20 miles, so
No.
I forget who I am at 20 miles. Just like this, and it would be. What bed you take? I'll have this one.
Right, get yourselves unpacked as much as necessary. Get your sleeping bags rolled up, get your jackets off, and let's get ourselves organised for this group.
The troop weren't that worried about the physical struggle to come. They were more concerned about the huge Dartmoor bogs.
There's a couple, and they're really bad. We were next to ours last week in the bogs, and if you do go into them, you'll not get out of them. They are that
Because
bad.
they're that deep?
They are that bad.
Yeah, they're bad.
They are that bad.
They were.
When we
I better
come to
go
that,
last.
If the weather comes down, of course the safety teams will be there and they'll box us up anyway. Because if you go into them,
It's worse being first syndicate because we can't follow anyone on the horizon. So you put the officers up first.
get the first bit over, the initial bit, and you'll be all right. First bit's the hard bit.
First 14 miles.
First 14 miles. If you get that over with, just grit your teeth. All you got to remember is 8 hours. What's 8 hours?
Fred joined us to give us a few survival tips. This personal treatment was for my benefit, and I felt happier knowing he'd be with us for the first half of the march.
It sounds ridiculous and you'll all giggle, but jogger's nipple will be a problem tomorrow. These shirts are
They're rough, aren't they?
60% polyester and 40% sackcloth, I think. And plasters over those are going to be a must. The rest of the sections have got plasters, and there's some there's some more hanging around. Just make sure you've got the lot, so that plasters go over your nipples before you start. I thought jogger's nipple was a myth. I really did. Until after a very short run of mine in a wool sweatshirt, I had blood pouring down my chest, and it's not nice. Vaseline as well. In between your toes, once again, Graham, Peter and myself know all about that. Vaseline on your toes and between your toes. In your groin, you all know that from the endurance course, how it rubs at the top of your legs. And under your armpits as well. Bearing in mind, your arms are going to be doing this for 8 hours. It really is horrendous. You're going to be sweating like hell. The weather forecast is rain all day tomorrow. Mist. You're going to be soaking. And so any friction that you can cut down can solve half the problems you're going to have tomorrow.
Okay, this is the ultimate test. Those of you that have done the 3, and this is the last one tomorrow, okay, you get your berry at the end of it tomorrow. All I can say is, I hope the weather clags down, and you really have to fight for it. As the troop, are all carrying, well, about 11 pounds of rifle, in fact 9 pounds. Peter, we only think it's fair that you should carry something as well. And that is...
Looks like a firework.
If you'd like to put a match to it, I'm sure you'll find it won't go off. Even Stevens.
You feel that? This is heavy.
It's exactly the same way it was weighed on my scales.
Fred's weather forecast was right. It was a filthy day, and the wind whistled across the moor. It was a chilling moment, and the mood in the hut was grim. My commando confidence was as low as you can get. Maybe it was the fear of drowning in a Dartmoor bog. Things were better at breakfast. The more we could eat, the more energy we'd have, and the better our chances of getting through the day.